Hey guys, it's Kristen from Kristen Miller Marketing. Hello and welcome to today's video here in Six Figure Women. Today we're talking about the energy of your digital product launch. And I absolutely love this topic, and it's something that I don't usually talk about. Usually I stick to the technical side of sales funnels and digital products, but the energetic and the mindset part is so important. So let's talk about that today, okay? All right, so just gonna make sure that everything's working good. When you join, say hi. Let me know what you're working on. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. Let's make sure that this is a conversation. I want to know what you guys think. How do you help your mindset when you're launching different things or when you're working on projects, right? Because mindset is super important. Mindset and personal development go hand in hand with entrepreneurship. And you couldn't take one away from the other, right? They go hand in hand. And so I love that because I've always loved personal development, and actually starting my own business really expanded on that. What I love about it. So if you're joining, say hi. Let me know what you're working on today. Let me know what you think about mindset and digital products as we go. Hey, Katie. Okay, so we're talking about the energy of your digital product launch today, because really digital products and funnels are really technical business. And I do like to stay really technical and practical. I mean, my first business was called Practical Mommy. I am a practical person, right? But there are certain things, like I said, that your mindset can affect. And it's so important. So there are certain steps that you have to take to create a digital product and a sales funnel, those technical steps, but your mindset and your energy holds it all up from beneath. It's like the foundation that it all sits on, right? So what I found was so interesting was over the years working with clients. So I have worked on my agency since 2016. I've worked with dozens, hundreds of clients about their sales funnels and digital products. And the thing that I kept coming back to was some people are successful and some people aren't, even though they're doing the same thing. And I kept wondering, why was that? You know, it was one of those things that just kind of stuck in my head. Why was this person successful doing the exact same thing as this person? Where is the difference here, right? Where is the difference? I was my analytical brain was just diving into all of those things and couldn't figure out what it was, right? So the only answer that I could come up with was that it was energy. It was their energy. It was their mindset. Some people have that powerful mindset where they know they're going to succeed no matter what, and they do, right? So how can we build that up and make that stronger for everyone so that we can experience success, right? So the strength of your belief determines the speed of your success. I truly believe that everyone can be successful with sales funnels and digital products, but your belief is going to add to the speed that you're successful. So the stronger you believe that you're going to be successful, the faster you will see that success, right? So write that down. When you believe you'll be successful deep down in your soul, there's nothing that can stop you, right? When you're worried or when you're doubtful that something is actually going to happen, that's when it takes longer. Those feelings and those thoughts hold you back from the success that should be rightfully yours, right? So I'm going to give you guys some tips on how I use my positive mindset to improve my launches. And this is something that I've done since day one when I first launched my Get It Together Girl system in, when was that? 2019. The first thing that I did, so I did my ad test. And as my ads were running, that very same day, I went and got my nails done, right? Self-care, something that makes you feel good about yourself and gets you into a better positive mindset. I went and got my nails done. I scheduled a massage for the next day. I planned ahead for that self-care. So let me tell you I think there's 4 things that will help your mindset, help your positivity as you're launching your digital products to increase your belief in your success. Hey, Soraya, welcome. Okay, so number 1, I want you to know ahead of time what success means to you. Okay, success is different for everyone, their view of success. And a lot of times it depends on your experience, your level in your business, whether you're new, whether you've been in business for a year or 2 or more. your success is going to be different than someone else because of your expectations and where you're at, right? So what does success mean for you? So ask yourself that question. Is it just to launch? Sometimes it's just to get it out the door, right? Is it to make your first sale, no matter what that is? Is it to make your first $100, $1,000, six figures, right? What does success mean to you? And know that ahead of time. Because if you don't know that ahead of time, you'll never have that feeling of success, right? We need to check mark that checklist of I've done that, and now I know I've reached the success that I want. Because a lot of times if we don't know that ahead of time, we'll never feel that feeling of completion, right? So know ahead of time what success means for you. And then number two is setting micro goals. So I love setting micro goals during my launch because it builds up the momentum and it allows me to check mark those things off as I go, right? For example, um, let's see. I'm just checking my notes here to make sure I'm getting it all. So for example, when you're goal setting, a lot of times we set goals that are high level, right? Like I want to make this much from my launch, right? Instead of smaller goals along the way that can help you feel successful as you go, right? So instead of making like a total amount of sales goal or sales dollar amount goal, what are little things that can add up in between? Like the first sale, right? The first $100. Those are micro goals. And I like to do little creative things like when I'm doing a bigger launch, like a sale on the first day, a sale on the first hour, those kind of things. Those little micro goals, once you can check them off, they're going to give you that just like extra push to know that things are going in the right direction. A lot of times we look at signs and other things to know that we're going in the right direction. These little micro goals are your signs that you set ahead of time, your little goalposts, right? Hey, Kay. Okay, number three is momentum. So I kind of implied it with micro goals, but growing your momentum is really important because it's a lot easier to stay in momentum, stay high vibes, stay positive than it is to get back to that place. So as soon as you feel yourself feeling a dip in your energy or your positivity, you need to catch yourself right away and stay in that momentum, right? So the way I do that is to make sure that I take lots of breaks. I identify any negative thoughts and self-talk immediately and shake it off, right? So there's a lot of different things you can do to shake it off. I like to take walks outside, put on some fun music and just like have a little dance party. But whatever you can do to shake off that negativity the minute it happens, because it's so much easier to stay positive than to get positive, right? And then lastly, self-care. A lot of it comes back to self-care. So it's easy to let things go when you're launching. So easy because you think you have so many things to do, everything seems so important, but taking care of yourself and your positive mindset should really be your number one priority because it all comes back to you and your positive mindset. So protect that positivity. Stay around people and do things that make you happy, right? Get lots and lots of sleep. Don't stay up late trying to get things done. Your sleep is so important. Drink plenty of water. I also try to avoid alcohol when I'm launching because that brings things down. And then just do something for yourself that makes you feel good every day. Like I said in the beginning, I scheduled a manicure and a pedicure. I scheduled a massage. Schedule things in advance so that you don't get caught up, right? Because it's a lot easier to schedule things in advance. And if it's on your calendar, just do it. Than to know that you have to do self-care, but in the moment think, oh my gosh, I have all these other things to do. I'll do that self-care later, right? As long as you plan ahead for it, you really increase the possibility that's going to happen. So those are my tips for you guys to stay positive with your mindset while you're launching your digital products. I would love to hear your ideas in the comments. And I will see you guys next week for our next video. All right, bye-bye.